inside Wise Pies Arena. The Lobos have defeated New Mexico State 79-61 is the final. It's time for a post-game coach's comments brought to you by Delta Dental of New Mexico. We welcome in Lobo head basketball coach Craig Neal. And Coach Neal, you told us earlier this week, and you reiterated it again when we spoke pregame today, that rebounding was going to be a key tonight. And they're a good rebounding team, and you beat them by 12 on the glass. There were a lot of big things about tonight, but I'm sure you're very happy with that.
Yeah, I just think that that's one thing I told the guys before we came out. I said, if you can win the battle of the boards, you'll win the game, and you'll win it, you know, in good fashion, and we did that. I thought our guys, I said, the whole key is going to be all five guys need to rebound. All five guys got to go in there and be physical, and you got to have a mental toughness, and if somebody goes over your back or you get fouled, you got to keep playing and make plays, and I thought they did that.
Well, you know, one of the players that really hurt you was Elijah Brown, because he had 8 of them.
Yeah, he played good. He's playing good, and he's being active. But those guys with their size can rebound, and they can help us with that. And, you know, when you play big teams like that, like we did at Purdue, those guys got to come in because we got good size. I mean, you know, we're going 6'5", 6'4", and it's not the only time we're anywhere near to be smalls if we go Anthony Mathis and Tim Jacobs or Jordan. But we got big guards, big wings, and they can do some things. And I think we can get some offensive rebounds with our wings and our guards, and I think that helps.
I look at that assist-to-turnover ratio when you combine what both Cullen and Elijah did tonight, as they combined for 15 assists and just 5 turnovers. Terrific work.
Yeah, I think they're getting to play together a little bit better. I think they're doing some things and seeing each other and driving, kicking a little bit more. But, you know, they're going to be hard to deal with as a duo for a while, and they got to continue to get better. But, you know, anytime we can get those numbers for those guys, it helps us.
You said something when you first came downstairs that, yes, great to get a win over the Aggies under any circumstances, but it was a shame to see Ian Baker go down.
Yeah, it's just like Devin did. But I mean, he's a big part, and Devin's a big part of what we did. He started 30 games for us. But any time somebody gets hurt like that, we got to stop play for a while. It just takes the energy out of the thing, and you just want him to be well, and it takes a while to get the guys going. And the last time it happened down there, it was a little bit later in the game, and this was kind of early in the game, so you know, it kind of took the energy out of the building. But I thought our fans were great. You know, I think it was impressive, you know, showing, and we just got to continue to get better.
Coach, looking at the box scores, you got 4 guys in double figures. That's a pretty good balance there.
Yeah, and I think, you know, Sam played the way Sam's capable of doing. I thought he could have done some really nice things. He, you know, he didn't shoot the free throw really good, but he made some free throws. But he hit a nice 3, and then they started closing out long on him, and he should have just shot fake and drove it. And he probably could have got a couple more plays, a couple more baskets where he could have dunked it. But you know, he's got to learn that, and I think he will. I just think he's anxious, but he's playing better, and that's what we need. And I thought, you know, the biggest thing I think tonight is we got to see a glimpse of a little bit how Nick played. I think we got a little bit how Joe played with some toughness, and then Dane Kuiper came in and gave us some good minutes, and capable of what he's doing just with his athletic ability. He can handle the ball, he can get to the rim, he can score it. He just finally let himself go and play, and hopefully that's because his uncle was in town. Ty's in from Alaska, and I think that makes a big deal. The family here, and his dad and mom are here, so you know, it's one of those things. But I got to give him credit because he's never complained, never said anything, stayed the course. I just think it's like the movie, I can't remember what the movie's name was, when Kevin Costner's the pitcher. He said, clear the mechanism. He's got so much in his head about doing the right thing.
For love of the game.
Yeah, he's trying to do so much to please me and do the right thing. And tonight, I think he's learned, and now he's just playing, and now he's in the right spots.
Good night for him as he turned 19.
Turned 19 today. We had some birthdays. Sam's birthday was last week. Esteban, our manager. But, you know, we did some good things. I like my team. I'm a lot more calmer than I've been the last 3 years, and I think it's helping them because they're so young together. You know, I did a little, not like an Easter egg hunt tonight. I did a scavenger hunt with them before shoot around, and I think that kind of got them eased, and we had some fun with that. So that's the kind of things I'm trying to do just to loosen them up.
You know, Hunter, he keyed on a couple of things that you brought up. Another thing that we talked about, and this is something that you were focused on with that wing spot, the spot where Sam starts. If you do all the combined, you got 17 points out of that position with Sam and Dane and X and 9 rebounds. You know, when you get it from that group at that spot,
and that's what you want.
Wow.
And that's what we haven't been getting. And you know, I think I think they're playing hard. I think they're doing some things, but I think it was a night where we didn't, we spread it around a little bit. We were able to make some plays, and everybody got involved, and so that made it a little bit better.
Well, Coach, you accomplished one thing you talked about earlier, staying undefeated at home. Mm-hmm. You did that. And then the next thing you talked about was growing and maturing. You think you got that done tonight?
Yeah, I do, Hunter. I think the biggest thing is like we were up 9 and Anthony missed a couple open three-pointers. We missed a couple plays. We could have went up 15 before half, and they came down and get a basket. And then they get a three-point play, and they cut it to 6. And we go in the locker room, and everybody's like, we're getting beat. But I don't mind that because they have high expectations for themselves. But I have to kind of temper that because they got a lot of growing to do. And, we did get that. It's like I told them after the game, I go, guys, it's great to beat New Mexico State by 18. And, it's always good to do that and win twice. But I feel good as a coach because I thought we had I wasn't really disappointed. I just thought we didn't play our best basketball, and we still won by 18. Mm-hmm. That says enough about the group and how far they've come. And I'll tell you one thing, the biggest thing about these guys is we were worried about if they were going to be able to guard. I just know one thing, they compete.
Yeah. And it shows on the defensive end. You were wondering about how
they
compete.
Wow. Well, I mean, when you watch our first 2 exhibition games and you watch our first 2 games and you're like, well, they're not going to be able to guard. And then with the percent, we hold them 0 for 7 from 3. They shot really good, 54%. We had to turn to that. They shoot 45 for the game, but we hold them to 61, which is one of our goals, under 65. We're doing some nice things defensively.
And I tell you, especially at the free throw line.
I knew you were going to say
I'll
that.
tell you what, that new drill we're working on free throw defense is really, really good. You guys are going to laugh about this. I'm at the Final Four one year, and we had a coach come up to us and ask us how we did, why our free throw defense was so well, what kind of drills we do.
The Aggies couldn't even hit 50% from the free throw line.
It's our student section. They got full tonight. They were making noise. They were distraction. That makes a big difference when you're in the pit.
That's it.
I know you want to finish that non-conference schedule unbeaten at home.
I don't know. I need to ask Gene. I don't know how many times we've went unbeaten out of conference at home. It'd be interesting. I know it's only happened 2 times in the history of the building they've went undefeated at home.
For the year.
Yep. Yeah, for the year. We did it one time at Iowa, but it's very difficult, but that's just a goal I put out there for them. Just kind of a little think about it. I want them to go undefeated out of conference, and they're 1 game from doing that. That'd be a good accomplishment. They got a chance coming up Sunday. We lose for Diamond Head to give us a first chance to compete for a championship at a tournament, and then conference season starts. But guys, I'm really happy where we are, and I think all our fans, all our boosters, everybody that cares about our team and our players, I think they should be happy where we are because, to be honest with you, I didn't know we'd be here right now.
Well, it has been really good. Before we let you go, before that trip on Sunday to the Big Island, you've got Rice coming on Saturday, and I know you keep the guys focused, game to game on that game plan, but what can we expect?
Well, I think they're going to come in and play well. New coaching staff, BCU assistant, he's a really good coach. They're building a program there. So we'll have our hands full just because I got to get my guys ready and keep going because after a rivalry game, there could be some letdown. And, we'll come back to work tomorrow. We'll get ready for Friday. Then we're going to play at 6 o'clock right after our team wins the bowl game. So hopefully we'll have a lot of fans and sell out this place again and then have a lot of fun. So, we're looking forward to it. It gives us an opportunity to go out and get better, and that's what we're looking for.
Well, congratulations. This was a lot of fun tonight. Nice little roll going and one more against Rice on Saturday at home. Appreciate you as always, and big win here over the Aggies.
Yeah, it's always good. I think that's, 17 out of 20.
It's really good.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah. Really good.
Not bad.
Yeah, you've lost 3 times.
We'll take it.
All time since you've been here.
We'll take it.
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks, Coach Neal.
All right, thanks, guys.
Lobo men's basketball coach Craig Neal, our guest. Your Delta Dental coach's comments. All those 400,000 New Mexicans, they're covered by Delta Dental plans. For more information, log on to deltadentalnm.com.